I think that should be live now. Let's see. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, everyone. Grab a seat. We've got a lot of stuff to cover. Just give it a minute or two. Let everybody come in and take their seats, and then we will kick off. Got a lot to cover. And word. One more. Stacks and stacks of brand new cards that just arrived. Trying to keep them off camera, not to spoil anything. Yeah, the booster pack is looking awesome. I agree. But I seem to be missing. Okay, how are we looking? Everybody got a seat here? Hey there. Okay, just a minute more. Okay, well, look, let's get started here, shall we? Got a lot to cover. So I got samples in just now. from a couple different tests that I've been doing with the Jagged Age, and we're going to take a look at that. But I also have some announcements for the campaign and some new surprises that are going to pop up here. But I think we'll cover the big moment of truth here. So I had mentioned earlier that we have armor class cards that have been unlocked. And you can see here, of course, I'm getting a phone call at this very moment. Of course. So this is Dorotha. Now, I have not yet tried the armor. See if it works. Have the clear card here. Sort of insert that goes over it. Now, the moment of truth. Does it actually fit? And I got to tell you, look at that. It's perfectly. It's pretty amazing. No, I'm not on screen on the Twitch. Okay, there we go. That's better. So as you can see, the slide on armor works perfectly. Love that. So the idea being, this is a separate purchase. You get a pack of armor cards for the Jagged Age characters. You start the game with this armor slice on, and then you are sort of the first time you're attacked, somebody is going to have to roll exactly a 4 and exactly a 5 in order to break your armor, and then the armor sort of taken apart and you get that idea. Hold on one second. I'm getting a rather urgent. Hey, Karen, how are you? Urgent text message. Let me just read this here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, so the idea again being you have a standard character card with the armor card, and everybody starting the game with this gives you, a nice little boost. And it doesn't give the advantage to any one person, so that's pretty good. So, camera a pinch. So the big experiment, would these actually work? Would the formatting line up and all that? It does, so that's great. And these will be in production soon, so excited about that. The next thing is, got these foil pack samples, which I think look fantastic. So I think we will incorporate this to some kind of booster pack. Probably the armor packs will be in something like this, and maybe some other bonus packs. But I got to say, the print and everything else looks incredible. I know it's not really being done justice on the phone, but I think it looks pretty good. For those who are not already backers of the campaign, there's only less than 2 days left. So I beckon you, go ahead and check out the Jagged Age on Kickstarter. And if you feel so inclined, toss a buck in, or if you want to get one of the prizes, toss a little bit more, and help us get to our next goal. So armor cards, this works, looks good. I actually printed Willoweth cards, but I forgot to print Willoweth himself. Hey, Dylan, how are you? So it's kind of worthless at this point, but again, to illustrate the standard card and with and without armor. Pretty cool trick. I did absolutely rip this off from multiple Japanese card lines that do something similar or had in the past. The other thing I got samples of is the Hob foil card. Pretty sharp. Still haven't decided yet if I'm going to label him as a universal artifactor, which would let him use the bonus on any artifact cards. That might make him a little overpowered, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go down that path just yet. He is a shimmer frog. That's right. Oh, thank you for posting the link, Jonte. So again, head to Kickstarter and back the Jagged Age on there. Got all these wonderful foil pack. These are, I mean, this looks better than I would have anticipated. I'm going to have to get a heat sealer. I have a small heat sealer, but I think I need one that's a little bit more professional grade before I start doing these. Hob deserves to be overpowered. Hob could very well be the most powerful creature in all of the Jagged Age. Everybody knows that. Yes, as Thomas points out, we are still in beta. We will be in beta forever. Hey, Dylan, how are you? We got two Dylans in the chat. Give it up for guys named Dylan and spelling it the correct way. But I got more to share. I know, again, a printout, it's not really going to do justice here, but to give you an idea, this is the first of the designer cards. This is for Thomas Jonte. This is his character, General Jonte. And the artwork was done by Jules Draws. We love Jules. She did a fantastic job on this. So this gives you an idea of, card art for that designer tier level, which I think we have a couple slots left on. So if you come into a windfall of money and you want to pick a Knight of the Slice character from the canon that deserves to be made into a card, then you got it right. I'm not making the hat any more bigger, Thomas. It's a big enough hat, okay? I'm going to leave it like that. I also have here, happy to announce, I'm not going to show them, but Action Figure of the Millennia Club will be including 2 Card Slicer cards of each character. And the goods arrived this morning of the actual figures, so I'm going to get building those right away. Don't want to show you who's on here, but very good, very powerful cards. Many are saying these cards are too powerful, but I will let all decide that. So again, we showed off the armor cards. I'm still thrilled, pleased as punch about how these turned out. I think it's a fun little mechanic. We can kind of build on this idea too when it comes in terms of writing a full RPG that these characters go on. I think that's where these cards really come in handy. We got a foil card. I'm not getting direct light right now. Okay, well, there you go. See? Beautiful. Beautiful thing. We got these new foil packs. I'm going to figure out the best way to offer these up is. We got the General Jonte art. Thomas Jonte's design at a night level. Oh, thank you, Dylan. Again, I just want to chastise everybody. Go and sign up for the Jagged Age on Kickstarter. There's only, how many hours we got left here? We have 40 hours to go, less than 2 days. This closed, I think, Sunday very early. We are currently at 127% of our goal with 1 day and 16 hours left. Our next goal is the $7,000 goal. And at that level, we're going to unlock the Frog-Barian boss cards. We're going to unlock the Plunderling cards, and we're going to unlock Erwin Papa's Turtle Lord Hollow card. So that sounds pretty fantastic to me. We want to do that, don't we? Sure we do. So go check out the Jagged Age on Kickstarter. I'm going to sit here and keep hitting refresh. That's what I'm going to do. But this is not everything that I have to announce, obviously. These are very minor things. The next thing I want to show everybody is this. Screen here. Yes, that's right. Blank cards. Now, why on earth would we want blank cards? Well, that's because you can design as many characters as you want. And these will be available in the store at some point in the future. These do take Sharpie marker rather well. So you can order as many of these as you want and design as many as you want and go crazy with it. I don't know when I'm going to put these on sale, probably after the campaign. But this was just a fun little thing I've been working on. And we'll figure out a way to get these out to people. That should be a lot of fun. Obviously, your own creations will not be canon within the world of Knights of the Slice, and you couldn't use them in tournament play. But if you're playing amongst friends, I think that's people will have a lot of fun with this, especially considering we have a ton of really fantastic artists in the Night of the Slice and Toy Pizza community. So we're going to have a blast with this, and I'm looking forward to what they come up with. And that's exciting, right? That's an exciting announcement. Sure. That's not all I got. That's not all I got. There's one more announcement. And yes, absolutely. Thomas points out something great. Bring the DIYs to cons and have people draw on them. Absolutely. We'll be doing that, no question. Dylan Drew asking, tournament announcement. Yes. So there's going to be 2 sanctioned tournaments coming up. One of them is in the middle of February at This Toy Life in Hamden, Connecticut, which Dylan, I think, is relatively close to you, closer than where I live. And then also Toy Pizza Con during the summer, we're going to have a great big tournament, and there's going to be prizes. And that's going to be, consider the February one as a sort of, little league game. And then the World Series is going to be at Toy Pizza Con. Other Dylan, you are welcome to make a DeStasio card. I think that'd be great. KSH. Oh yeah, as Thomas Johnson points out, you could take the blank cards to somebody like Rack and have him do a custom Chiton card for you. I think he'd be more than happy to. Maybe toss him a couple of bucks. I think that worked for free. We'll leave these on screen so we know these are coming. Once again, give up for Hollow Hob. Everybody loves that. That's going to be great. But wait, there's more. Thank you for using the hashtag. I appreciate it. I've seen your work. It's very good. Checking in on the campaign, the Jagged Age on Kickstarter. We have $6,386 pledged. We are 127% funded. 71 backers, 40 hours to go. I would like to see that number tick up. And if we manage to get to the $7,000 pledge level, we're going to unlock some things, but I'm going to tell you something that's going to be unlocked that you didn't know about. That's never been discussed until right now. So we started off with a $5,000 goal. We exceeded that in the first 24 hours. We then blew through the $6,000 goal, which got every backer a Hob foil card right there, and bonus armor cards. This will be an additional purchase in the after store, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Yes, this is a Kickstarter project. You can absolutely go check it out, the Jagged Age on Kickstarter. And it is the coolest card game in the world. If you're not playing it, I'm sorry, you're on the outside. You want to be in on this one. You want to get on the ground floor. If we get to the $7,000 goal, which is definitely achievable within the next 40 hours, we will not only get the Frogbarian 4-card boss set, we will not only get crossover cards featuring the Plunderlings, good friends of ours. We will not only get Erwin Papa Turtle Lord Hollow card. That's another Hollow card you get for free. We are also going to get, being announced right here, right now, for the first time ever, we are getting an official O'Neill design crossover card. Look at this. Skeleton. It is a creature. It is a dungeon traveler. It has, as Matt put it, no weaknesses. It has all 3 stats. And This is obviously a printout. The card is going to be this size and look much clearer. Um, but we are having our first official Onel X Card Slicers card happening. We actually had planned a crossover card for the first campaign last summer, and the entire world conspired against us. And we could. The Dylans are going crazy in the chat. We got two Dylans in the chat. They're both going nuts. Is it overpowered? I tend to think having these balance cards are kind of overpowered, right? Like I don't know statistically if you would have to roll. I mean, it depends on what your attacking stats are, but rolling 3 or higher 5 times, I think is a little tougher to do than a character that has more staggered stats. I think statistically might be a little bit tougher to do. This is artwork by Matt Dowdy, completely unique. Me, Marcus, and Matt have been going back and forth all morning long, putting the finishing touches on it. There will also be a artifact card that goes along with Skeleton. I like to call him Skeledaniel. I believe Skeleton is short for Skeledaniel. Now that's not canon, and I might I might have this crossover revoked for saying that, but that's what I believe. So our first official Onel crossover card and artifact card, but only if we get to the $7,000 goal. We are at 6,000. Oh, we just got a little bump. We're at $6,406, 128% funded. Thomas Jonte just kicked in some more cash. God bless him. We love to see it. He really wants to get the Stella Daniel. We can't. Okay, if we start this Stella Daniel thing, that's going to be very pissed off. And I think that's funny. I think we should do that. We should definitely encourage people to think Stella Daniel on all this. My video quality is pretty low. Can I kick this up? It is up. Okay. Well, nothing I can do there. Yeah, some folks picked up a second deck for sure. At 8K, we get a Dylan. At 8,000, we'll do 2 Dylan cards. The Dylan duo. I feel a new boss card coming on. So again, for those who are just joining us, lots of announcements here. We got new foil packs. They look beautiful. We got the armor cards. It worked. You get their armor. The armor comes off. Then you put the card. We got a hollow hob. We got coming soon to the store DIY cards, blank. They work with a Sharpie. Quite nice. We showed off Thomas Jonte's General Gante card. He is a designer tier level. Skeledillin. We got 2 Skeledillins in the chat. We'll get some Skeledillins in the chat. And then, of course, the big centerfold here is that Onel is officially debuting in Card Slicers. Also, worth noting, I am working with other Glyos makers to get full decks done of their characters. I don't know when, probably later this year, but that's going to be very exciting. And this is, this is brand new art by Matt Dowdy himself, with some assistance from good old Marcus. This thing's going to be great. And actually, there's not a card that has sort of flat stats, so I'm very interested to see how this plays. I've never encountered such a thing. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I had to do physical exertion, and boy, nothing like walking up your driveway to really take it out of you. It's also worth noting, I do have this Lego castle, and I'm kind of intimidated by. I do want to build this. It's going to take a very long time, and I just wanted to show it off. This was I bought the Lego castle because they were doing the free Blacktron gift with purchase, which I don't know if you guys have seen, but it is incredible, and it is. Camera's all crooked. Okay. What was that? This is now a Lego stream. We're now hashtag Lego Maniac. But you had to spend, I think, $150 to get the Black Tribe. Castle's much more than that, but I said, what the hell? I like those Danish people. I'd like to see them do well. I'll toss them a couple bucks. But anyway, that's to the side. Yeah, Lego Castle is amazing. Hollis and I are doing Lego right now. Dylan made the mistake of pluralizing Legos. It is not pluralized that way. Lego is Lego. The plural of Lego is Lego. How dare you? Somebody ban this guy? Um, I'm just going to go from the top one more time. All the announcements for today. And also, I want to see anybody kicked in some more money? Need that cash. Who's got my money? Okay. So we showed off the armor cards. So I'm streaming on multiple platforms, and it is so terrible. Okay, looks good there. Nothing looks so good on Twitch. This is horrendous. Anyway, you get these armor cards. You're starting off the game. You must roll. Actually, maybe this is a little bit off center. I'm gonna have to tweak this slightly. In any case, you're fighting this card. You got to roll a 4 and a 5, exact numbers, in order to crack the armor. Then you can sort of attack the character itself. So armor cards, these are already unlocked. This will be a bonus purchase in the after campaign store. Foil card. We went over this. The printer cannot currently do glow in the dark cards, so that's not going to happen immediately. Booster packs in new foil, gorgeous. Very excited about that. DIY cards coming to the store soon. It'll be fun. Then, of course, we showed Dante's card art. Thomas being one of the first designers who are guest starring on the Jagged Age deck. So really excellent card. And then the big announcement, of course, we're getting a Daniel. He's going to be joining the Jagged Age, but only if we exceed the $7,000 goal, and we do so within the next 39 hours. The clock just ticked down. We're at 39 hours left to go. So once again, at $7,000, we get the 4 Proc variant boss cards. We get a crossover card with the 2 crossover cards with the Thunderlings and Erwin Papa's Turtle Lord Hollow card. That is a mouthful. At $8,000, we get a Game Breaker card. This is a completely maxed out, dangerous card. I can show it to you guys, actually. I have it right here. I have a lot of reservations about adding this to the deck, but if we get to 8,000, I'll do it. I'm crazy like that. Amazing artwork by Andrew Hudson, of course, at the Nicholas Ant. A 6 stat. A 6 stat means you have to buff your attack. There's no way else to destroy that character. So obviously very dangerous and should not be added to a deck without careful consideration, if you know what I mean. We got to stop the Skella Daniel stuff. I'm going to keep doing this. Hey, Frank, how are you? Frank being a very talented 3D sculptor who sculpted the bug wing recently. So thank you very much for that. Jagged Age on Kickstarter. I need a couple more pledges. We got to get to $7,000. If we do that and then we get to 8,000, we get the Game Breaker card, which I just showed right here. And we will get a crossover card, a brand new Shakan the Forever Man, featuring artwork by Rack, our good friend, Robert A. Cross. So very much looking forward to that. At 9,000, which I don't know if that's in the cards for us, but we get the Granite Jaw Enforcer boss card featuring JB Rowe artwork. We love JB. And we also get glow in the dark dice That'll be an additional purchase, but that sounds very nice. So we want that to happen, don't we, folks? Of course we do. So I think that's pretty much everything we wanted to talk about. We got the skeleton. This will have its own artifact card as well, and I will be revealing that at some point in the near future. We got our beautiful foil booster packs. We love them, don't we, folks? The Wozniak Game Breaker card at 8,000. When does Anchor Fist get unlocked? It can be unlocked right now. All you got to do is sign up for the guest designer tier. We got these beautiful armor cards. Need a little bit of tweaking. It doesn't quite work pretty close, but we'll get that sorted before we are off to the races. And a Hob foil card. Every backer is already getting a Hob foil card. If you're not a backer already, you got to go become one. I need you now. Now's the time. And then also we're going to have some DIY cards coming up in the store sometime soon. Let's just randomly throw some card slicer cards into a pile. We got the Luca. That's a Jagged Age character right there. Get out here, Rex Gannon, the Indestructible Man. Not the only Rex Gannon card in the deck, but one that I like. Marley, Assassin. That's my dog. She's excited. She's excited for card slicers on Kickstarter right now. Hob, there it is. Could be the most powerful card and character ever created. Dive Bomb. Dive Bomb was a character creator card from the last campaign, as was Vector Death. We got Cyber Mama. Beautiful artwork by Jonesy. What is Erica Jones, right? Very talented Erica Jones. Von Braun. Awesome artwork by Knobby Wood. Cole Axel Cord, hollow card from the first campaign. This is by Wonder Waffle, good friend of ours. Good luck finding that card. Yeah, the dog is constantly making me jump out of my damn pants. LA Knight, that's another designer card from the last campaign. Pack Viper, yet another designer card from the last campaign. Sen 10, yet another designer card from the last campaign. First Night, yet another designer card from the last campaign. Harley, there's Marley's counterpart right there. This is our first Shakhan the Forever Man card. We would like to get another one in there right away. Hacker Man, gotta have a Hacker Man. Gauss Armor. Now this is a card that's a little overbalanced. It does have 16 points instead of 15. Not a lot of people picked up on that. This was a first campaign special, so it's not really out there in high numbers. One of the more rare cards to come across. Azulato, that was a campaign card from a guest designer. Lord Dinox, yet another one. Night Bugman. This was actually Action Figure the Millennia Club for December. Patreon members got that for free. We got Bargard. Bargard's an interesting character. He is a sort of aged veteran, and Prey hires him to teach him martial arts and how to be a better fighter, because Prey is quick and smart, but he's relatively weak. We have Hobbs' second card. There's a dangerous energy emanating off of that. I don't even dare touch it or look at it. Rift Killer, with a great color scheme that Knobby Wood came up with. Frost Knight, this was another guest designer card, and it was done, I want to say by Melissa Sailor, possibly. Artwork by Erwin Papa. Rex and Love, another hollow card. I like to do hollow cards, but I like to do them rarely so that they are something special. This is a great card, great artwork by Knobby Wood, and just really a very fitting moment. I like it quite a bit. Old Knight, gotta have an Old Knight. Rebel Knight, this was a fun one. I think this was Zach, guest designer, and Jules Lenahan artwork. Jules is very talented. Speaking of which, Jules did a guest vocals on a song called Lemon Party Square Dance. And that is available on iTunes from the band Star 7, which I happen to be in. And Star 7 is the perfect music in which to play Card Slicers 2. It was designed with that in mind. So go to iTunes, go to Spotify after you're done backing the Jagged Age on Kickstarter, and go listen to some Star 7. Then we have, of course, Classic Night. Got to have a Classic Night. He's the first boy. We need him in there. But what we should really show off here is the brand new cards. Oh boy, stuff. Hardest stuff. That's a sticky wicket. Oh boy. One thing I don't like about having plastic covers on cards, they become difficult to pick up. And also, there's a glare, right? That's never fun. So out of the new Mofos deck, we got Ghoulie Greg, great piece of knobby wood artwork. What else we got here? These are all Mofo characters from the most toys. We got Bridge, we got Double Down, we got Clean, we got one of my characters, Superman Slick, we got Agent 34, Dangerous, Beautiful, Johnny Hearts, the Crazy Man, Bandage Benny, which I often call Bandage Betty by mistake, but that kind of works too, in a way. Think about it. Billy Gregg already did The House, very mysterious character. Even I don't know his backstory. Then we got a couple from last deck. This is Lady Hades. This was a card that was only available to patrons and went out in November and December. Dylan, sorry, this was October. This is Dylan Wheelock artwork. Fantastic. I agree. Count Verkill, another home run by Nobby Wood. Love to look at this. Very intelligent character with very little heart. And then we got a very special card. This is probably the hardest card to get. Rollerbard from the Nobby Wood. This is available through his Patreon. I do not know the print run of this, but it is probably outside of like error cards or cards that were revised. This is definitely one of the rarest cards. Matthew Ian's got the Rollerbard. That's good. Not easy to come by, but you know a true fan when they have it. What else we got in the Mofos deck? We got USB Dagger, Space Clutter. We got Ravens. Got a Cyber Arm. We got a Fedora. Another Fedora. Oh, this is a good one. Sewage Wave. This card, I'm actually switching out. This will not be in future production runs. I thought of a better, a more sensible within the world of mofos. The artifacts are busted. Maybe. I mean, they follow the same sort of outline as the first set. Oh, the Thomas Gun. Yes, that's a great one. Let's see here. How's the campaign doing? Let's go over. Let's check out the campaign. $6,406, 128%, 71 backers, 39 hours to go. Will we hit 7,000? That I do not know. Okay, before I leave you, I'm just going to go quickly through some of the potential artifact cards on the Jagged Age. We got the Scullery Cleaver. And keep in mind, in the Jagged Age, certain cards have certain bonuses for specific characters. So if your deck of 3 characters has the right person, they can unlock a special bonus on these cards. We got the Sacred Dagger. We got the Aquelf Unguent. It's always going to get me in trouble every time I try to pronounce that. We have blood vials. This is both a heal and a weapon. We have the Devil's Glove. We got Flames of the Spice Tome. We have Ring of the Lake. And then probably the most powerful artifact card ever introduced. We have the Corpse Tablet. I'm not going to break these down just yet, but we shall see. The Ravens and Space Cluster are busted. Okay, I would love to know more. I don't think I haven't actually played a match with the final card, so it is entirely possible. I mean, the whole game is busted. That's where the fun lies. So we have so much new stuff coming up. We only have 39 hours left. I beckon everybody to go and check out the campaign. Just look up Jagged Age on Kickstarter. I have to go soon, but again, very excited about the potential to have the official Onel card added to our deck. We got to do that at $7,000. We're very close. We need but 600 USD in order to do that. We have 39 hours to do so. So please consider. Very excited about the skeleton. I'm very excited to see how a flat stat character does with against all of these cards. Now we're only a year into card slicers, and look how many cards there already are to collect. Some of these, there's even more than I have here. There's early prototype stickers, which I think are worth a bit more. It's a great sort of game to get into. I really like it. I'm happy that people seem to respond to it well also. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, if people are going to throw in more money to their pledges, please do not pull money out. That is extremely bad for the analytics of the campaign. I would prefer people don't boost if they're just going to pull money out, because that really fucks things up. So there you have it. That is my hard sell. We have a lot to offer you. I want to get to this 7,000. It's going to be great. I got to clean all this up now. I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's going to take hours. But that is the Jagged Age on Kickstarter. Please go check it out, and we will talk soon. Thank you. And how do I stop? How do I stop this?